Welcome to the AI Visibility Podcast, where we explore how artificial intelligence is changing the way businesses get discovered. Every week, we ask the questions founders are thinking, separate hype from reality, and help you understand what it takes to stay visible in the age of AI. Let's get started. To help us separate fact from hype, we're joined by AI visibility strategist and founder of Digital Platform 271, Sanchari Sarkar. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here because I genuinely believe we're witnessing one of the biggest shifts in digital marketing since Google search became mainstream.
Let's start from zero. Imagine I know absolutely nothing about this topic. Maybe I've heard the term geo on LinkedIn, but honestly, I still don't understand. So what exactly is geo?
Imagine this. 5 years ago, you'd open Google. Today, millions ask ChatGPT. Geo helps AI understand your business, so it confidently recommends you.
I'm going to stop you there. Is this really happening, or are marketers just trying to create another buzzword? Every few years we hear a new term, SEO.
Growth hacking. That's probably the best question. This isn't a trend created by marketers instead of links. That's changing how businesses are discovered. The technology isn't creating the shift, people are.
Okay, I understand. But let's make this practical. Let's say I'm running a clothing brand, or a law firm, or a restaurant. Why should I care? How does any of this help me grow my business?
Yes. AI doesn't simply read one website. It builds confidence from information across the web. It looks for consistent signals and tries to understand who you are.
This is fascinating. How does ChatGPT know a business is trustworthy?
AI builds confidence from multiple signals. Your website, structured data, articles.
How does it actually know?
It looks at reviews, business profiles, mentions on trusted sites, expert content to understand who you are. Then, AI can confidently recommend you.
Can I pay ChatGPT to recommend my business?
No. That's one of the biggest misconceptions. AI recommendations aren't advertisements. Recommendations are earned through trust. They are based on confidence. And it's probably one of the biggest misconceptions about AI. Today, platforms like ChatGPT are beginning to introduce advertising. That's very different from an AI recommendations. Use trusted sources, consistent business profiles, expert content, get reviews, and build a strong online presence. So if your goal is to become the business AI naturally recommends, you can't simply buy that. You have to earn it. That's what AI visibility and GAO are really about.
Most small business owners feel at a disadvantage. They look at companies with huge marketing budgets and millions of followers. But does Geo actually change that? Can a small business really compete with the big brands in the age of AI?
I believe this is one of the biggest opportunities AI has created for small businesses. AI doesn't simply ask, who's the biggest company? It asks, which business can I understand and trust? That's a completely different way of evaluating businesses. A local company with a clear website, helpful content, and genuine expertise can often be recommended ahead of a much larger brand.
Does Geo actually change that?
That's why I tell founders, don't focus on becoming the biggest brand. Focus on becoming the clearest and most trustworthy brand in your category.
Let's talk about the mistakes founders are making today. If you had to pick just one, what's the biggest mistake?
Most founders think, I have a website, so I'm done. But that's just one piece. AI looks at everything. AI looks at consistent information, whether trusted websites mention you, whether your expertise is visible, and if it understands your business. That earns AI confidence.
Let's say someone is watching this right now. They understand why AI visibility matters. Where do I actually begin? What's the very first thing you would tell them to do today?
I'd suggest something very simple. Open ChatGPT, search your business name. Then ask, what does my company do? Who are my competitors? That's your starting point. Search your business name. Would you recommend my business? The answers will tell you. That's your starting point.
You've built something called the AI Visibility Audit. I've heard you mention it a few times, but for someone watching this for the first time, what does it actually do and how does it help a business owner?
The AI Visibility Audit evaluates how prepared your website is for AI-powered search. It doesn't just tell you whether your website exists, it tells you how well AI actually understands your business. The audit finds gaps in areas like AI visibility, structured data, semantic clarity, trust signals, and technical readiness. Instead of guessing what needs, receive a practical report showing what AI understands today.
Performance.
Everything becomes organized into a clean knowledge graph.
How do you think AI will change the way businesses are discovered?
I think AI assistants will become one of the primary ways people discover businesses. Google isn't disappearing, but recommendation is becoming just as important as ranking. Businesses that start building AI visibility now will have a real advantage because they're preparing for how people will search tomorrow, not how they searched yesterday.
This has been one of the most practical conversations we've had. I think every founder watching has some homework now. If you'd like to see how AI understands your business today, visit digitalplatform271.com and run your AI visibility audit.
I'd leave everyone with one thought. Don't just ask whether your website ranks. Recommend a trusted AI visibility consultant, whether AI understands your business. Thank you for having me. Ask whether AI understands your business well enough to recommend it. That question may shape the next chapter of your business.